The street signs are always there. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. I want to give a shout out to the boy Ibrahim Junaid, man. He sent me a few videos to react to. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this.
Have you ever had too big?
You just asking me as like an interviewer, right? Not like a husband, right?
I'm asking you as a human to another human.
Have I had too big?
Yeah.
I felt like it was coming out of my ass one time.
That wasn't me, was it?
Sweet merciful God. sweet merciful. Talking about what was coming out your ass, bruh. I wouldn't have a wife. I wouldn't have a wife. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. Maybe I'm insecure. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem.
That wasn't me, was it?
Baby.
I just want to make sure.
Have I ever said, this is coming out of my ass? Have I ever said, hey, back up? Have I ever done that? Why? What's wrong? What's wrong? Stop doing this.
Yo, I'm not going front. When you said it felt like it was coming out your ass, that kind of...
It don't sound fun, though. Do it.
Bruh. Okay. Listen, the laugh that he had right there, that seemed like laughs of pain, right? You know, some people's probably going to say Felix, right? He's comfortable with himself. You know? He's a man. He knows that his wife has had a past and everything, and he's okay. He's moved on with it, right? And I feel like, you know what? That might be a mature way of looking at it, but I just feel like I can't recuperate the love, rather, that she's probably giving to him, right? Because once I know that you've had another dude, it's not too bad, but I feel like this. Just based on how the conversation is going, I could be reaching. I feel like that she may have had multiple dudes, right? I'm not mad about the last dude having a big schlong, right? And I'm not mad at her kind of telling everybody that, my dude's joint ain't huge, but I mean, she's not saying it's small. You know what I'm saying? And based on the way he was saying, it seemed like he was like, I have a pretty decent size, or unless he was just trying to cope for the joint. Don't want people to be like, hey, you know, don't let everybody know about my business. You feel me? Like, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is the moment I seen that she was like, oh yeah, I've had joints in the past. Yeah, I'm the problem. I'm probably the problem. Nah, I'm not.
My girl's not gonna take dick from anybody else but me.
Even if she's paid?
Yeah, money doesn't run my life. Money's not good enough to give up my morals of you having dick and cum in your face and getting bust on, and you're gonna come home and kiss me and build a life with me? Nah.
Why?
Yo, she's sick. She's sick. I know y'all can say, bro, she's sick. She's sick right now. She's looking at it because she knows she's a what do you call her, OnlyFans girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? She knows she's an OnlyFans girl, son. And don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? Let me just go ahead and look. I went to the Twitter. Twitter didn't really have anything. So. I mean, unless she changed her joint, Twitter didn't really have that much. I mean, it didn't have anything, honestly. So I went to the IG. The IG seemed kind of off. You know what I'm saying? I seen a few joints. I mean, the lips is kind of large. You know what I'm saying? I like large lips, but hers are manufactured. And the body's looking, you know, I mean, I pipe it down. But as far as having a full-fledged relationship, it's a no bueno. Let's keep going, though.
Well, I'm a porn star and I haven't sold my soul, so...
And that's not really information for my life. I told you my opinion. I don't care if you're a porn star. Ain't this bad enough?
So would you...
Like I said earlier, I would smash, but I would not date.
I'm a great girlfriend, though. You know, you're kind of passing it up. Do you...
Let's keep going.
Do you, a little side question.
You're not going to be a great girlfriend while you're taking dick from those 5 guys.
So, you know, well, I don't do gangbangs, number one. Number two, so would you think that I wouldn't be able to come home and treat you right, cook you dinner? Those aren't qualities you would want in a girlfriend?
Well, I think I can find those qualities and for them to do something that I respect outside the home. Unfortunately, it's not about what you do in front of me, it's what you do behind me.
Exactly. There's a lot of stuff happening behind her, if you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mayonnaise being sprayed upon, lower backs, breastises, faces, lips. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. You know how those situations go. You know, hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do in order to make a living, right? But at the same time, you have to understand that consequences come with it, right? Those consequences are that a man who respects himself most likely is not going to mess with you, right? And I don't care how immature you say these men are that don't want to mess with you, son. You can hold a dick. Matter of fact, you've probably been holding dicks for quite some time now. In fact, everybody knows that you've been holding dicks because they've been seeing you online doing those acts, right? Because you are part of the pavement. You're one with the trees, right? When I say the trees, I say when you're one with the trees, I'm saying like, because you know when you're driving on the street, sometimes they got trees right there still with the street. That was bad. That was a bad one. I don't know. I'm playing 4D chess with these jokes, and these jokes aren't really playing the way I would like them, but you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I want people to understand these things have consequences. That's why it's crazy to me nowadays that I see so many individuals trying to start OnlyFans, right? And I'm like, listen, some of y'all is cool, but some of y'all is going to regret it in the future, right? You guys are looking for instant gratification, trying to get the money right now, but when it's time to have a relationship, there's going to be a slight amount of people that's really going to accept you for what it is. There's people out there that will accept it, right? But you have to ask yourself, is this person ideal for me, right? Because a lot of the times when I see these individuals that do accept that type of lifestyle, they're not always the best. They're not always, people not always banging with those people, you know what I'm saying? But maybe what I've seen is anecdotal. I don't know.
Well, I really appreciate it. Should I cover my half or?
No, I got you.
You sure? Oh, thank you so much. It was delicious. But I'm going to probably head up because it's late and I have to get up early in the morning. So.
Well, can I walk you to your room?
I don't know if they allow if you're not staying in the room. It'd just be easier if you. But I appreciate dinner and
I get it. Okay.
No, it's not like that.
I get it.
No, seriously,
Right.
isn't. No, I mean, I don't fuck.
Man pays for dinner.
I don't fuck on the first date, and I feel like you've been kind of like, you've been acting like it this entire time. Like,
all right, you just wanted a free meal.
no. First off,
Understood.
I have no problem paying for my own bill to
okay.
avoid something like this.
Well, then go for it. Do it. Fuck it.
Are you serious right now?
Yep, just do it. Pay for your own bill.
You're a fucking asshole. Like, I have no problem.
I'm trying to figure out. So she was videotaping that right there. I don't know. Is that for her own protection and stuff, right? I'm assuming like it's saying right there that they're at a hotel and everything. I don't know what type of hotel they're at and stuff, right? But she's definitely trying to finesse Cuz, man. She's trying to get as much out of him as possible. So, who said, "Oh, you can't come up. You might not be able to come up." Like, I'm not sure if it's allowed. Like, come on, bruh. We've all been in hotels, bruh. Unless this is a super strict, uptight hotel, they're definitely going to let you bring in guests. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely going to let you bring in guests. They're going to let you come in. And you guys do whatever type of sexual escapades that you want. You know what I'm saying? She's saying she has no problem paying for the bill. The moment that he said, all right, then do it then. She got upset. You know what I'm saying? And some people could say, oh, it's the principle. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, listen, now that I didn't want you to come up with me, now all of a sudden, now I have to pay for the joint. So maybe she has a reason to be upset, but I'm just looking at it like, nah, man. I think she knew what it was, right? Granted, she's probably a traveler, right? The dude is letting you know, like, when he wants to pay for your joint, he's trying to mess with you. Like, I'm not going out like this and thinking that these joints is really naive out here, bro. They know what it is. She says she don't smash on the first night. Is that possible? Yes. But sometimes when I hear those type of things like, oh, I don't do this, I just hear it as, I don't do this with you. You know what I'm saying? You're not the person that I would like to do this with. Because I always bring this up. I say, like, if Chris Brown, Trey Songz, I don't know, any type of sex icon came out and did this, would you still do the same exact thing? You know what I'm saying? And some people's going to be like, no, I wouldn't. I don't know, man. Chris Brown was having people pay $1,000 just to take a picture with him. I mean, and Joyce was paying for it. A stack. That's some people's rent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, probably not now because of inflation and stuff. So, I mean, I just look at it like, yo, a lot of joints, you guys are playing dangerous games. This one is not too dangerous because at the end of the day, it's not like they were having dinner at the crib, and then she didn't try to do anything like. But some of y'all playing dangerous games, man. It's obvious that she probably didn't want to do anything with cuz. At least that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, she don't want to let you come up to the crib. I guess you can't just come up to the crib. But if cuz don't want to pay for the meal no more because you're not letting him come to the crib, some people say it's petty. Hey, it's his money. He don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? He don't owe you nothing at the end of the day, right? Well, isn't that kind of like paying for sex? Yeah, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. It's paying for sex. But hey, sometimes you just gotta do a few things, you know what I'm saying? It's not full-fledged like, hey, here's a few dollars, but hey, you know what I'm saying? What do I know, right? So dumb guy on the internet.
You'd be cool with a guy that makes less money, but he's a hard worker, like he's ambitious.
Yeah.
Let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year. Would you date him?
He wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years? No, 8 years to afford.
Wait, how much? I don't know anything about rings. How much is that?
About $200,000.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
Maybe I'm tripping. Because I'm looking at her. This joint looks below average, right? So I'm wondering, maybe she might have a crazy BBL. You guys know me. I'm more for the natural. But if the BBL looks good enough, if it looks like it's like fool me to the point that I'm like, man, is your booty like, or you just have great genetics? Like, if you fool me like that, then you got it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe she has an amazing BBL, and we're just looking at an Instagram baddie without makeup on, right? Because I'm telling you, some of these joints that you'll think is so bad, they have professional MUAs, makeup artists, doing God's work or the devil's work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some of these joints be looking like completely different people. Maybe she got that because $200,000, bro. She's not giving me $200,000. She's giving me Trident layers. I'm giving her some Trident layers, maybe a pack of Funyuns. And when I say a pack of Funyuns, I'm not talking about the family size. I'm talking about the shareable, the joint that you get with the pack with the Doritos and the Ruffles and all, in a variety pack, the small joints that you hand out to kids. That's the type of Funyuns I'm trying to do. And maybe one Trident layer. I can't give her the whole pack. She don't deserve it. Unless if the yams is crazy, and if she puts on the makeup, she looks crazy. I mean, still I wouldn't, because I know what's under the makeup. If you're talking about something, she's definitely delusional. Let's keep going though.
You insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like, you have to see that shit. It's gonna blind people.
That's so superficial. That's like so superficial.
But it's about so much more than that. It's about the fact that you can afford that, right? I go to yoga with this girl who has an 8-carat diamond engagement ring.
Yeah.
A weed company and drives an Audi. So it's about more than just it's about the fact that you can afford that.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking, like, you're gonna miss out on a lot of guys, because I'm telling no, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. I'm telling you, like, if my mom asked for that from my dad would have told her to go find a new boyfriend, because there's no way in hell he was gonna spend $200,000 on an engagement ring.
Especially knowing that what? 70 to 80% of all marriages end in divorce initiated by the women too. I know you guys are tired of hearing that stuff, but you got to always have to say that too, because when you're saying $200,000 that you have to spend for an engagement ring, that's like really crazy. That's beyond measure, to me at least. You know what I'm saying? $200,000 for an engagement ring. That's literally a house in Baltimore, guys. It's like, that's literally a house in Baltimore. It's not a house in Detroit. It's a brand new house in the trenches, that's for sure. You can get a nice house in Texas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just for her to come out and say that type of thing, man, she has to understand, if she was able to get a guy, which based on her looks, I don't think that she would be able to, unless the yams is completely crazy. That means she'd also have to be able to put up with the fact that this guy's probably gonna be cheating, probably gonna have a lot of hoes on his line. It's a lot of stuff that come. If a dude can afford a $200,000 engagement ring, that means he's probably making well over 6 figures, bro. He might even be making 7 figures. Think about it. $200,000 engagement ring, a house. He's making good money. That type of money, a type of guy like that doesn't just get tied down, son. He's going to get hoes. He's going to be smashing other joints. And I don't know if she's ready for it. Maybe she is. Maybe that's the type of lifestyle that she's willing to live, man. Just as long as he can afford it. But based on what I'm seeing aesthetically through the face, getting a pack of fun-sized Funyuns. Maybe some Halloween Twix. That's what you're talking about.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Get down. Get down. Don't move.
Hey, yo. Yo, nah. Nah. They got the candles on the floor. They got the candles. Hey, yo, chill. They got candles. She's pregnant. They got candles. It's cheating like this. This is a new level. Wow, the streets is upgrading, guys. Stay safe out here. Stay safe. I'm thinking that you impregnated. She's probably man. You know what that means, though, right? That means she's letting dudes hit raw. I mean, you can't get pregnant twice. you can't get pregnant. You can't overlap pregnancies, right? That's the only way you would have candles and what is this, like special beverages on the floor. It gotta be that she's letting it hit raw. A dude who's not hitting raw is not doing all this, son. I'm only doing this if I'm hitting the cheeks raw, son. So like it's crazy. But let's keep going though, son. This guy's accent got me weak.
Bro, you told me that you are going to hit me. Don't get closer to me. Don't get closer to me. On my bed, Martha. Martha, on my bed, Martha. On my bed. Don't. On my bed, Martha. On my bed, Martha.
On his bed. On his bed, Martha. On his bed. What the man? Son, I'm trying to tell y'all, son. This looks like it's in Africa. I'm Nigerian. I don't think it's in Nigeria. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Could be Ghanaian. I'm not sure. But this type of stuff is freaking hilarious. I realize that anybody's capable of cheating, guys. The thing that's scary to me is the fact that she was able to have the area. Like, she must have just anticipated him to be gone for a long business trip. The candles to me is ridiculous. At this point, you know how some people can go back with their significant other after they cheat and like, oh, we've been married for so long. This person made a mistake. I'll be able to just, reconcile the differences and everything. We'll move on. We'll forget that it ever happened, man. We've been in here too strong. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of those situations I can't. You cheating on me while you're pregnant. You're pregnant with my child, allegedly. Now it has to be allegedly because I don't know. You're letting a dude pull up to the scene and put candles on the floor, and you guys are having intercourse in my bed. I don't know how this guy can trust any woman after this. You know what I'm saying? I would think that, oh, my girl is pregnant, my wife is pregnant. I ain't got to worry about her doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's even wilder? She probably gave the dude neck. So now if she's giving the dude neck and he releases his juices inside her mouth, and you know he will, either inside her mouth or her face. Either way, it's still bad, but I'm pretty sure it's inside her mouth. Why? Why do you think that might be? Because they got candles on the floor. If you have candles on the floor, juices is getting on her some way or another, either inside of her or on her. It's not going on a napkin. It's not going on a hand. It's not going on bed sheets. Once candles have entered the premises, it's going inside of an orifice. Something. You know what I'm saying? So now she's taking in his life energy, his fluids, right, into her, and she's taking that life energy and then giving the nutrients, his protein, to the child. So help me God, that better not be my child. At that point, man, I'm just gonna like, yo, that can't be my child, right? But I just want to say, guys, stay safe out here, man. Stay safe out here. No one is safe. You think it can't happen to you? It definitely could happen to you, man. Luckily, the guy must have had like an idea or something to be able to have his phone out ready and everything like that. I'm not sure, man. It could have been worse. He could have decided to just, smoke them. You see crazy stories like that all the time, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's a learning thing. He failed so everybody else can learn from the mistakes. I mean, I don't know what I can really say is a mistake. I mean, he trusted his girl. I think that's fine to trust your girl. You're supposed to be able to trust your girl, right? But pretty sure she probably gave him some red flags to let him know that she's not the one. She's not the one. Once again, what do I know, right? I'm just seeing a short minute clip, but his accent got me weak. On my bed. Oh, but he probably had a strap in his hand. He didn't show you that in the camera. Of course he's not. But that's all I gotta say, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.